Hello, everyone. Welcome to the part 3 of our class. Today's class, we are talking about modal verbs. And remember, this is part of lesson 4 in your book, Ventures4. Okay? These are the ways you can reach out to me if you have any questions, if you need any assistance. So don't forget, any questions you have, just write down and ask me later. Communication is important for you to be successful in this course. Okay, so today we did some reading, we did some writing, and now we are going to focus on must and may and might. Okay, just pay attention because this is the most important part of our class today. Okay, um, if you have any questions, don't forget to ask me. Okay, but pay attention. This is very important. Open your book on your student book on page 55 and let's go. Open our books in page 55. Okay. And we're going to look into that. It's the part that says grammar connections. Okay. Okay. So are you ready? Watch the video.
Grammar connection. Unit 4, Lesson F. Must and may, might. Watch and listen. Use must and must not to make conclusions on the facts you know. Use may and might when something is a possibility but not for sure. After must not, may, and might, use the base form of a verb. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
Conclusion. He must be tired. Possibility.
He might be tired, but he may enjoy the work.
Situation. Sergio works 60 hours a week. Conclusion.
He must get paid overtime.
Possibility. He may get overtime, but I don't know. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
Conclusion. He must need the money. Possibility.
He might need the money. He just bought a new house.
Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Read the heading and the situation. Listen. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
Complete the conclusion. Now complete the possibility. Listen to the sentences. Conclusion. He must be tired. Possibility.
He might be tired, but he may enjoy the work. Or, he may be tired, but he might enjoy the work.
Situation. Sergio works 60 hours a week. Conclusion.
He must get paid overtime.
Possibility. He may get overtime, but I don't know. Or, he might get overtime, but I don't know. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
Conclusion. He must need the money. Possibility.
He might need the money. He just bought a new house. Or, he may need the money. He just bought a new house.
Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Read the situation and read the sentence below it. Listen. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
He might be tired, but he may enjoy the work. Is this a conclusion or a possibility? Possibility. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
He must get paid overtime.
Is this a conclusion or a possibility? Conclusion. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
He must be tired.
Is this a conclusion or a possibility? Conclusion. Situation.
Sergio works 60 hours a week.
He might need the money. He just bought a new house.
Is this a conclusion or a possibility? Possibility. Let's review. Situation. Sergio works 60 hours a week. Conclusion. Possibility.
He must be tired.
He might be tired, but he may enjoy the work.
He must get paid overtime.
He may get overtime, but I don't know.
He must need the money.
He might need the money. He just bought a new house.
Okay, I hope this was clear to you. I know it's complicated. So many things we talked about we talked about modal verbs, then we talked about past modals, and now must and might and may. So I know it's a lot of material, but I want to remind you that you can reach out to me anytime, okay? But please, if you have any difficulty, just come to me and we're gonna review the material. We're gonna talk about it, okay? But let me try to help you out here. So you heard about must and you heard about may and might, okay? This is what we are learning today. So first, let's focus on must, okay? So you use must to indicate conclusion, okay? Something that you are certain, something that you are sure about. Now, may and might you use to indicate a possibility, okay? You may and might, you can use either one, it's okay, they have the same meaning, but the important is you use to indicate a possibility when you are not 100% sure. You are not 100% sure, so you use may or might, okay? Let's talk about a situation here. He worked a lot today. So what's the conclusion? What's the result? What is the fact that you are almost 100%? He must be tired, okay? He must be tired. And pay attention here. I want you to look that the construction here, I'm using the helper verb must, and also I'm using the verb here. The book calls base verb, but also you can call it infinitive, okay? So it's fine, yeah. And it's the infinitive form, okay? The infinitive form, okay? Now, this is a conclusion. How about the possibility? He worked a lot today. Why is he working a lot today? He might need the money. It's the possibility. He's working a lot. He's working extra hours. He's working overtime. Why? There is the possibility, I don't know, he might need the money. Okay, now pay attention again. The helper verb might here and the base verb, they are not separated by anything. Okay, remember that. Also, when you use in the negative form, that's fine. Okay, it's the same thing. You have the helper verb, you have the base verb here, and the not comes here in the middle in case you need, okay? Why? Because you already have a helper verb. You don't need any other helper verb, okay? So if this is a negative statement that you want to do, not would go here, right in the middle, okay? Good. Any questions? Don't forget to ask me, okay? So now let's try to do some exercises here to help you understand better. Go to your workbook now. I need you to open your workbook. Go to your workbook, page 53, workbook, page 53. And I want us to focus on exercise 2. And I'm gonna give you a lot of time to do this exercise because I know you have a lot of reading to do. So the exercise is asking you to complete the conversations with must, must not, or may, might, or may, might not, okay? I'm gonna give you a lot of time. I'm gonna play the song twice so you can have plenty of time, and then we're gonna do correction together, okay? Okay. Do you think you had enough time to finish the exercise? I hope you had enough time. I know I told you that I would play the song twice, but I think just once is okay. I think you had enough time. So if not, then just pause the video and just continue to work until you're done. Because from now on, we are gonna, from this moment on, we are gonna do the corrections. So if you need more time, just pause the video right now. So let's look here. Sentence number one. The exercise is asking you to complete the conversation with must, must not, or may, might not. Okay, so let's look here. Paul looks terrible. Number one, Paul looks terrible. That's the situation. Do you think he be sick? So if the person is asking, so the person is asking because the person is not sure. Okay, so then you have to use may or might. In this case, the person chose to use might. Remember, if you use may, that's okay, not a problem. You can use both uh, interchangeably, okay? So, do you think he might be sick? No, he isn't. He has a big test today, and I know he studied all night. So, what's the conclusion? He must be tired. Why? Because it's a conclusion. The person knows he studied all night. So, for sure, he must be tired. He really shouldn't do that. He, possibility, might not pass the test because he's too tired. Okay, so that's what you have to do, understanding if it's a possibility, if it's a conclusion, and then completing the conversation. So let's go to number two. Gina hasn't said a word to me all day. That's the situation. Gina hasn't said a word to me all day. So now let's try. She, conclusion or possibility? What do you think? So Gina hasn't said a word to me all day. So she must be angry with me. That's the conclusion. She must be angry with me. What do you think I did or said? Maybe nothing. She might not be angry with you at all. She mm, she might have some problems at home or at work. It may not have anything to do with you. So she must be angry with me. Maybe nothing. She might not be angry with you at all. She might have some problems at home or at work. Okay. So let's go to number three. Is the same thing. Let's continue with our correction here. I can't sleep at night. That's the situation. It's a real problem for me. Do you think the doctor might give me some sleeping pills? Do you think the doctor might give me some sleeping pills? He might try some other things first, like asking about your habits. For example, how many cups of coffee do you drink every day? Let's see. I have 2 in the morning, a couple at work, one after dinner, and Andrea, that's way too much coffee. That must be the reason you can't sleep. I'm almost sure of it. Okay, continuing. Number 4. Hello, Frank. I'm calling to tell you that I might not be able to come to dinner tomorrow. So it's a possibility. I might not be able to come to dinner tomorrow. My sister's flying in from Texas and her plane might be late. So everything is a possibility, okay? I'll let you know as soon as I can. Don't worry about it, Rita. I know you must be excited to see your sister. So this is a conclusion here. I know you must be excited to see your sister. So how's it been? Easy or difficult? Let's go to conversation 5. Mindy must not be very happy. It's a conclusion. Why? Why do you say that? Because the Rockets lost the game last night. They're their favorite team. I wouldn't be so sure. She doesn't take the games that seriously. Besides, they might win the next game. The season isn't over yet. Okay? Any questions? Okay, so if you have any questions, don't forget to let me know, send it to me, and I'll gladly answer questions to you, okay? Thank you very much for following today's class. Don't forget to be on time every time. Continue to study. Anything you need, I'm here to help you, okay? Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.